Hello everybody. So today we will discuss how to crack PhD entrance exam to get an admission in the university you desire. So it's always very difficult to get a seat in the university that we desire for. Maybe it may be a reputed university or any university that we personally like. But sometimes we may miss out our favorite universities to get PhD admission, and we end up in joining in different universities without our own wish. So how to crack PhD entrance exam with any university you appear? I'll give you very simple tips that will work, that has worked out for me, so it must be with you too. So the first thing, when you prepare for an entrance exam to your PhD, the first suggestion that I give you is to follow a typical timetable. Now, the timetable which I can suggest, and I asked many people who succeeded in PhD entrance exam and the exams of civil services, and most of the successful students, they told me one secret to crack any exam, be it entrance exam or anything. The first secret is, it is not studying or any other thing, revising what you have studied. This is what the secrets many people told me who came state first rankers and who became civil servants in the government sector. So many of them told me the same thing, that if at all you want to crack any exam, especially if you want to crack PhD entrance exam, revision is very, very important. Now, how many times you must do revision? What is the method to study? The first one is, I would like to suggest you, first 15 days, you must check the syllabus and learn by heart all the chapters, whatever in the syllabus they give. Because each university has its own PhD syllabus for entrance exam. So first you must have the clear idea of what the syllabus is. When I ask you right now here in front of the screen, one question: do you know the syllabus of your PhD? Can you tell me in 10 minutes what are all the chapters included? So it's like we think we know, but still when we want to know it, it may not be possible. So that is why what I can tell you is, first 15 days, read all the chapters, the syllabus, and know the timing, the years of that particular chapter, when that particular incident might have taken place in the history. So read, just get general idea for the 15 days. Don't study or don't revise. This is the first step you have to do to know your syllabus thoroughly, properly, and learn by heart. That's very good thing. And the second step, that this goes for 60 days. That means 2 months. This is a very crucial period. Here what you can do is just study each chapter by skimming and scanning technique, which means take each chapter, skim and scan. Don't study too hard. Just skim and scan, and just take some notes or underline with your pen in the notebook, and such things you do for 60 days for each and every chapter. So that is how these 60 days you will learn. Generally you will get an in-depth idea of what the chapter tells about in detail. And later, now see, 15 days plus 60 days and the other 15 days, this is a third step, 15 more days. What you can do is, you are going to do some testing, whatever you have learned. Probably the testing includes, like, without a book you are able to explain something maybe to your friends or in the mirror, or just personally go and imagine that some are there in front of you and try to explain the chapter or question, and do with all the chapters, with all the questions which you feel they are important. And this, some 15 more days must happen. So 15 days, 60 days, 15 more days, and the last stage is to go and appear for some mock exams, maybe by online or anywhere. So mock exams will really help you. And mock exams, in the sense, you have to also prepare your previous question papers. So both must go hand in hand. Prepare your previous question papers and also do some mock exams. And this is the fourth stage. And fifth stage, you are ready. Just recollecting all whatever you might have been studying, all the four stages, and that's where you are ready for the exam. So this is all like 15 days plus 60 days plus 15 days plus 15 days, and the rest of the days till your exam. So this is the right methodology. See, this is how you need to prepare. At least I recommend you doing revisions again and again. At least 3 to 4 revisions you must do. Once you do these 3 to 4 revisions, only then you can become successful. So without revision, please do not attempt any exam. Studying is not important, but what is important is whatever you have studied, you have to revise them twice or thrice. This is how I have just spoken to you in 4 steps what you have to do exactly. Just rewind this video if you are confused with what I tell you, and listen to my mind, what I am trying to say to you. In order to crack any PhD entrance exam, you can do. And if you want to in detail how each step must be followed in detail, which I cannot share on YouTube because of lack of time, you can visit my website PhDstudytips.com, how to crack PhD entrance exam. So this is the article I have written, and it's such a long article. You can just go and get more in depth how to plan this timetable in your day-to-day schedule. So good luck, and wish you best of luck for your PhD entrance exam so that you may crack and join in the university that you wish for. Thank you.